Kia ora, Lara here, and I'm sharing another not layout today, another creation using one of the COAPA Cutfiles from the 20 days of Christmas and summer Cutfiles. Today I'm actually going to work on the cover page for my 6x8 album. So I've just popped that aside. What I have done is I have used the Christmas Wreath 2, bit of a tongue twister there almost, and I've cut this out of some silver glitter permanent Cricut vinyl, and I'm just using the Cricut transfer tape here, the strong one, on the sort of the weeded cut file that I've already got, and I'm just sort of pushing that down to make sure it's around there. Now the peeling off bit here is one that requires a little bit of patience. Now the transfer tape that I cut wasn't quite big enough, but if you pull it off at pretty much a 90-degree angle and just make sure the pieces of the vinyl stay on the transfer tape, and just work your way slowly around the design, making sure the bits aren't lifting with it, doing it slowly and carefully, it seems to work. So I'm just working through that quite slowly. Now I have, so today's theme is stitched, and I will use I'm going to use the Stitched Mary, which is one of the December 1st release cut files from Confessions of a Paper Addict, so it's available in the Etsy store. And remember that you can get 25% off for these 20 days on any of the cut files that you see and you like. I really liked the look of this Christmas Wreath too, which is why I decided to do it with the vinyl. And then I'm going to add the Stitched Mary on top. So again, at that 90-degree angle, peeling off the pieces. Now I notice here that one of the three from the flower bits at the top there hasn't quite come off. I do realise this later and transfer it back into the correct spot. But in the meantime, I'm really happy with how that's transferred across onto the album. So I'm going to use the word Mary here, and I've cut this out of some white glitter paper, and I'm going to use sort of this ombre pink type ribbon thread, and I used it 3 threads in each. Don't look at the back too closely, it's a little bit messy, and I'm just reusing some of the really super tacky red tape to stick this down because I want it to be well lasting. So I've now backed all of the Mary with that tape, and I am going to just sort of arranging it, lovely headshot there, and making sure it's going to press down where I want it to be central. And where I moved it onto the mat there, I was able to just sort of look across at the mark, the 8 on each side, to make sure it was even. So now I'm going to use my Xyron with the 2020 that I also cut out of the white glitter paper at the same time as I cut the Mary. So on my Cricut Design Space platform, I sort of did a fake the tulip green background, and I put the silver, what it would look like with silver, and then with the stitched white on top, and I also put the 2020. So I did it in 2 separate cuts, one with the vinyl and one using the glitter cardstock. And so these 2020 are quite little, and the Xyron is perfect for making these into little stickers. The double-sided tape, I guess, or the refill that's in there is a permanent one, so that will help it to stick really well onto the album front. I could have possibly just about squeezed the Mary through there too, but I just felt that the tacky tape was going to be a better option there. So there's my album cover ready to go, and with the stitch theme for today. And remember, you can get 25% off the cut files. Check below for all of the other great pages using Stitched, linked below. Thanks for watching.